Before the time of kings, these forests belonged to the giants. Today, we begin a journey through a single life, a story of survival in the wild heart of Europe. Born into the silence, a life hangs in the balance. Instinct drives the mother to hide her young from eyes that hunt. The scent of birth must be washed away instantly. Nature's perfect defense. These dappled spots are not mere decoration. They are an illusion, turning a vulnerable newborn into an invisible part of the forest floor. Strength comes with struggle. Every failure is a lesson in survival. Within an hour, he must stand, or he will not make it to the end of the day. The first taste of life. A mother's milk fuels the rapid growth that will be necessary to outrun predators. In these quiet moments, an unbreakable bond is formed. When darkness falls, he must be alone. Instinct tells him to freeze. Even as the mother grazes far away, her eyes constantly sweep the forest for danger. The forest is a museum of scents and sounds. Every new encounter is a learning experience for the young male, sharpening the senses that will one day rule these woods. The period of isolation ends. He is introduced to the sisterhood, the female herd that will protect him through his youth. Here, social hierarchies begin. Survival is not just about avoiding predators. He must endure the elements. This first storm is a test of resilience, and his coat must keep him dry and warm. Summer fades, and so do the spots. He is no longer a hidden secret. Play becomes practice. The instinct for dominance is already waking up within him. As the gold drains from the leaves, a transformation begins. The red deer prepares for the cold. His summer coat is gone, replaced by a thick, hollow-haired armor against the frost. The easy days are over. The first frost signals the start of the dead season. For a yearling, this is the ultimate test of the fat reserves built during the summer. In the deep white, every step is a gamble of energy. He must find shelter before the blizzard peaks. The forest edge offers his only hope for a windbreak. Survival is buried. Using his hooves like shovels, he uncovers the hidden remnants of autumn. It is a meager meal, but it is enough to keep the internal fire burning. He is not the only one hungry in the cold. The scent of a predator carries on the freezing air. To survive, he must be faster than the shadows of the forest. Adrenaline replaces exhaustion. In the wild, there are no second chances. A split second of hesitation would have been his end. The great white turns to green. He has survived his first year. He emerges leaner, but stronger, ready for the most important change of his life. The crown begins. These humble bumps are the foundation of his future power. For the first time, he feels the weight of what he is meant to become. The bond is severed. He is no longer a calf to be protected. To become a king, he must leave the safety of the nursery and find his own path. He joins the brotherhood. The bachelor herd is where he will spend his youth, learning the rules of combat and the complex language of the stag.
Blood and bone. In a feat of biology, these antlers grow faster than any other living tissue. This velvet is a living network, feeding the calcium that will soon become a weapon.
The transformation is painful. As the blood supply shuts off, the velvet must go. He thrashes against the wood, stripping away the soft skin to reveal the cold, hard ivory beneath. A king must look the part. The tannins in the bark and the minerals in the earth stain his rack, turning a biological tool into a symbol of status and power. Testosterone floods his veins. His neck thickens to support the weight of his crown and the impact of the coming storms. He is no longer a bachelor. He is a contender. The silence of the forest is shattered. This is the bolve, the roar of the red deer. It is a challenge, a warning, and a song of dominance that can be heard for miles. To a rival, he must smell like a god. To a hind, he must smell like a mate. He coats himself in a musk so potent it defines the borders of his kingdom. Strategy is as important as strength. He watches the old master of the herd, looking for a sign of weakness, a moment of exhaustion he can exploit. The parallel walk, a deadly dance of measurement. Most battles are won here, in the mind, before a single blow is ever struck. The peace is gone. Thousands of pounds of pressure meet in a single point of contact. This is not play. It is a desperate struggle for the right to pass on his bloodline. Victory. The old king has fallen, and a new one is crowned by the setting sun. For this season, The glen belongs to him. The cycle of life continues. Leadership is a heavy burden. Now the master of the glen, he must be everywhere at once. Every stray hind is a loss to his legacy, and every shadow could be a thief in the night.
The air carries a message. A challenger is near. He doesn't need to see his enemy to know his strength. The scent tells him everything: the rival's age, his health, and his intent. Visual warfare. By coating himself in the earth and forest debris, he increases his silhouette. In the world of the red deer, looking larger is often enough to win a fight without ever touching antlers. The crown is heavy. During the weeks of the rut, he barely eats or sleeps. His body is burning through every ounce of stored fat to maintain his position. This is the price of being king. His victory is secured not in the fight, but in the future. The genes of the strongest will now pass on, ensuring the herd remains resilient against the wolves and the winters to come.
Secretly, David king. He knows when his reign has ended. He chooses a path of solitude, leaving the future of the herd in younger hands.
The torch is passed silently. In this brief moment, the old king acknowledges the new life that will one day take his place. His legacy is written in the bloodline he leaves behind. He retreats to the heart of the forest, the same place where his journey began years ago. Every step is a memory of a life lived to the fullest in the wild.
Under the shade of the elders, the king prepares for his final rest. The forest offers a quiet sanctuary for its most majestic sun.
As the sun dips below the horizon, his breath slows. He has survived the predators, won the battles, and ensured his kind will endure. His work is done.
Nature takes back what it gave. In the wild, nothing is wasted. His body will return to the earth, nourishing the very ground that once fed him. As a new day begins, a new voice echoes through the valley. The king is dead, but the legend of the majestic red deer lives on forever.